I got picked up.
All right. Hey, everyone. We're live. Welcome to Victory Condition Gaming. My name is Doug. This is our Tiny Dungeon campaign. Tonight we have 4 instead of 5. Unfortunately, Ed wasn't able to join us tonight, but we'll factor that in, I'm sure, in the storyline. This was a Kickstarter stretch goal for the Tiny Dungeon campaign that was last year. If they hit a certain goal, we do a campaign throughout the year with Gallant Knight Games. So the man behind the screen is the one and only Alan Barr from Gallant Knight Games.
Howdy,
Alan. Thank you so much for coming on again tonight. Do you want to tell him? Oh, before we start, I'm going to say, everybody, if you are interested in checking out any of the work that Ed Smith and Amanda Call do in their art and their awesomeness, go to Granite State Comic Fest this Sunday in Nashua, New Hampshire, if you're in the area. So I'm going to plug them just real quick. But that's all I think I have for announcements. We just got back from Champlain Games Festival, and we had an awesome time. Jordan, Josh, and I, we had a great event there. So we did some tiny dungeon promoting, and I had some copies there. I totally sold out, and had to order some more from Alan. And yeah, I'm really excited that we had to send Alan more money.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know. It's a horrible thing.
Whatever
But
will I do?
no, it was good. It was great. It was really well received, and I'm glad that this campaign is promoting Tiny Dungeon. People were really excited about it. So anyway, go see Ed and Amanda this Sunday and pick up a copy of Tiny Dungeon whenever you see me at some point this year. That's all I'm going to say. Now it's Alan's show.
All right, real fast, and I'll remind everybody at the end. But tomorrow, Tiny Frontiers, Mechas, and Monsters is the drive-through deal of the day. So if you want to see what Tiny Dungeon looks like with giant robots and massive kaiju, and get your Pacific Rim on, tomorrow's the day.
I sold out of that book as well. Actually, that was the first book to sell out. I didn't have as many copies, but yeah, that was that was a very popular title.
It'll be fairly cheap tomorrow, so there's your chance.
Tomorrow, and that is, if anybody's watching this after the fact, that is April
19th.
19th.
April 19th.
Yep. Starts at, I want to say, 9 p.m. Eastern and goes to 9 a.m. Eastern to 9 a.m. Eastern on the 20th, but I could be wrong. Something like that.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So now we should probably do a little recap.
Yeah. Who would like to recap? And the person who does recap does matter.
The person who does recap does matter. Oh. Dude, I think...
I took notes again.
Oh, okay. Hey. That's all right.
They may switch around in the tents that I took them in. But anyway, all right. So at our last session, all right, so my character, Gray, attempted to speak to the ghoul guy who was hanging out in his weird little watery dungeon, but he didn't seem to want to talk. So we came up with a plan for Sithis to try to explore the room while I distracted the ghoul. Sithis found 2 different doors to a couple of treasuries and one room with a trapdoor in the middle of it. However, as he was trying to sneak back out of the room, the ghoul guy saw him and attacked him, and we got into combat. And I tried to save Sithis by throwing him out of the room, and I killed him, which I feel really bad about, by the way. I still feel really bad about that. After a difficult battle, the party did defeat Weird Ghoul Guy. And Sithis had this very strange experience in the afterlife and agreed to kill the butler of the castle in order to be returned to life. Also, after the fight, Oberon went down to explore the trapdoor, and Duncan realized that the ghoul guy was full of the Theraminos. I may be saying or spelling that wrong.
Theraminos,
okay. Yep. Which Sithis tells him is an alchemical compound used to turn living things into gross undead monster things. Then I realized that the terrible Theraminose goo was leaking into the water all around the party, so we drained the water from the room so that we could go and rejoin Oberon, who had found this giant, huge, crazy cavern of mad scientist gear. However, none of us had any idea what to do with the stuff, so we decided to leave. Just as we were about to go, Schleich found a freaking sweet longsword. And on our way out, we realized that everything is gone. No more treasure, no more water, no more body of the ghoul guy. All very strange. Then we end up talking to the butler, who tells us that killing him will actually release the evil ghost of Lord Erisel, I think. And only he, the spirit of the castle, is holding him back. So while we were quibbling what on earth to do, Lord Erisel called Sithis back to the land of the dead and tried to convince him back to his side. Poor Sithis is dead and alive multiple times throughout this session. Oberon lost his patience and killed the butler, which called Sithis back to life, and Lord Erisel in the flesh came back to join us and graciously allowed us to leave his castle alive, even taking a pillow with us. Yay.
Nice.
That was the session.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
All right, so where we last left you, you guys were on the edge of the Sunless Moor, if I recall correctly.
Right. We just left the castle.
Yes. Excellent. Oh man, Josh's bear costume's getting more encompassing every time I see him. There's paws today.
There's more bear.
There is pause. Yes.
There's like a shirt and paws, and man,
By the time this campaign ends, he's gonna be a real bear.
hey, you know what? Josh even offered to go around to different events with me and just walk around in a giant bear suit and promote our campaign. So, you know what? I don't know what where else, Alan, you're gonna get people like or players like we have here as a stretch
mental
goal.
health wards.
What would you say?
What? All right, I love it. Okay, so the all of you stand outside Castle Immergast, also previously known as Castle Immertod. All of you need to make me a perceptive test.
Okay.
Nope.
I fail.
I'm
All
good.
right, so Gray Firkin made it, and that was the only one. Perfect.
Did Josh make it?
Yes.
Oh, Josh did make it. Oh, sorry, Josh. Okay.
That's fine.
So, Oberon and Gray Firkin, you two are the first to realize that Dunk is no longer with you.
Dun dun dun.
Where did our little feathered friend go?
You guys seen Dunk?
Ah,
No, I haven't seen him.
Sithis.
I was.
What did you do with Dunk?
I didn't do anything.
Whoa, what? Hey,
I knew it was a little too quiet to.
I didn't do a thing.
And something smelled a little bit better than normal, so I knew he probably wasn't around anymore.
I don't recall him leaving, and I think I would remember that.
Yeah.
As you are having this conversation outside the massive wooden doors of the Baroque Castle Immergast, the faint howling of wolves in the distance reaches your ears.
That could be good.
You guys hear that?
Followed by faint screams of something.
Yeah.
We should probably go and see if we can help.
I think you said that wrong. I think you said we should probably go, and then you should have just stopped at that point. I'm gonna say we should just go.
I'm with Greg Ferg, we should go help if we can.
Yes. Come on, Schleich.
All right. Whatever you say, boss.
That's right.
So, do we know which direction that the howling and the screaming is coming from?
No, actually. Well, do any of you have any traits that would apply to this?
I don't believe so. No.
I don't believe any of you have the survivalist trait. So
No.
or the track
No.
trait, so. No, actually, you're not even sure which direction is north, south, east, or west. The fog on the moor basically makes it look at all the same. And your time inside the castle was somewhat dizzying, for lack of a better term.
We don't even know where we're going.
I'm not entirely sure which plane of existence I'm on now.
Can we tell if the screams are humanoid, or animal?
Well, they've stopped now, and the howling of wolves has resumed. But at the time, they were human.
Okay. Yeah, let's go help them.
Yeah, but we don't even know where they are, man.
Oh, let's follow the howling.
All right, so everybody can make me a test as you head out. 2d6, unless you have something that would apply otherwise.
Pass.
Fail.
Boo.
All right, so Sithis made it?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Sithis. So as you head off, you feel a little nauseous. Your stomach feels kind of gross, like something you ate, right? And maybe about 15 minutes into kind of mall walking quickly that way. I'm not sure you guys are flat out running, but kind of mall walking. You have to stop and throw up.
Okay.
Gross.
Well,
on the way to the wolf sounds.
It is actually really gross. And unlike normal vomit, this one lacks stomach bile and that has been replaced by a weird black-green oily sheen substance. And you're pretty sure there are small biomechanical, like maggot-looking things crawling around in the vomit.
That does.
I throw up again. Next to it.
Dude, you're getting it all over the place. Gross, man.
Sorry. The first one was unexpected, and then it caused the second one.
Oh man, I knew it.
Guys, am I dying? Am I dying again?
I should just paw slap you right now.
Maybe.
It doesn't look very good.
Ugh. Gross.
Okay,
you can slow us down, man, if you're gonna keep up like this.
Is this mostly liquid? Because I do have. I can try to identify it.
It is mostly liquid. You can try to identify it if you want. Roll Alchemist.
Okay.
The method of identifying is fairly disturbing.
Oh.
I pass.
Okay. Well, part of it is vomit. Part of it is Theraminos. Part of it is biomechanical maggot things. And then part of it is some sort of necrotic fluid.
Yay.
Anyway, you're filling up to going farther towards the wolf sounds if you want.
Yeah. This
Feeling all right, friend?
I mean, a little bit now, but now that I've thrown up, I feel lighter. So, but I'd like to move away from this and try not to think about it for the time being.
I understand. All right, so we're continuing toward
right.
the howling.
Yeah, so about 30 minutes later, you arrive at that village you passed on your way in.
Oh, jeez. Not this place.
Oh, yeah. These people were so helpful the last time we were here. Can't wait to revisit this place.
Well, that's exciting for you then.
No,
because
Bill.
the villagers who you met here last time are scattered around in piles of limbs and entrails and gunk.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
So, unfortunately, they won't be any more helpful.
Well, at least they're a little bit less annoying than they were last time.
Wow, some of you are genuinely terrible.
Oh.
Wow. So yeah, I think maybe Sithis' new best friend might have something to do with this. I say we just leave him here and let's take off.
We need to
Hey.
look around and make sure there's no one hurt and needing help.
Okay.
Still
I'm a little concerned we're dealing with some really fast
alive.
wolves.
I will. I'll search the closest building.
Okay. Everybody who's searching can make an investigation test.
I'm going to be reluctantly following
Yeah,
Oberon.
that's a pass.
Okay.
That's a fail.
So
No.
Amanda failed, Oberon passed, and Sithis failed. And then Schleich failed. All right, Oberon. The
Yes.
building you are searching in yields nothing. However, you do hear the faint cry of a human infant nearby. The rest of you, unfortunately, you don't find much of anything.
Okay, I will. Tell Schleich that I hear baby crying, and we should go off in that direction.
Oh, maybe we found Dunk.
Maybe. Does he sound like a baby?
Sometimes.
Well, let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's go in the direction of your baby crying, I guess.
Okay. All right, so you head off looking for the crying baby. It doesn't take long, maybe a minute tops, before you come across a empty shell of a building, and inside there is a sort of cradle, and there is a crying baby inside.
Aw.
Schleich, you know what to do with babies. I mean, never really held one.
All I
I've got
know
no-
is they're
No
Oh, I-
thumbs.
all I know is they're disgusting. They're like the
Oh.
worst of the humankind.
All right. Well, let's take it slow. Let's go over here and
I know they got like mucus and like throw up and stuff all over them. They're just gross.
disgusting humans. Blech.
Ugh. Oh yeah.
Is it okay?
I don't know.
I'm checking. Hold on.
Does it
Is it-
appear to be hurt?
Ugh, it stinks.
No, it actually appears to be perfectly healthy.
That's why it stinks.
Probably.
All right. Oberon will carefully, since I can't carry any weapons anyway, carefully scoop up the baby in his furry arms and cuddle it and get a
Ugh.
closer look.
It quite likes being cuddled by the giant fluffy bear,
Aw, it likes you.
and it snuggles in.
Okay, guys,
and the
what are we
crying, and
gonna
the
do
crying
with this?
stops.
Well, at least it stopped.
Well, we need to find another human to give it to.
Okay. Well, Gray Firkin, can you carry this thing on your back? I don't want to carry this the whole time.
Put it in the what is it, the brazier? Put it in the
brazier.
brazier in your tree.
We are not putting the baby in the brazier.
All
Or the
right,
person
all
here,
right,
just nothing.
all right. Well,
Get
someone else
some of
take
its-
lead. I'll carry the baby, but I'm
Get some of
Uh,
its blankets and I can
Yeah.
carry it. I've cared for many
made
a
of a
baby's-
blanket.
Can I-
baby squirrel. I'm
Can I do
sure I
a-
can handle a human baby.
Can I do a search for a Bjorn?
Sure.
Okay. I do not find a Bjorn.
Oh my gosh.
The small child seems fairly happy to be held by the bear, and so falls asleep very quickly.
All right, I'll stay behind you guys. What do you want to? Let's find a human and get rid of this thing.
Yeah, like I'm gonna let that happen.
Yeah, it's so weird looking.
Okay.
Oh, it's
so
creeping me out.
I'll be the one to say it. There might be a Daikini village nearby.
So yeah, I guess what do we do now, guys?
Well, we need to look around and see if we can find any adult humans to give it to.
That's fine with me. Let's do it.
Have we
There's
already
plenty of-
searched? Have we already searched the whole village, Alan? Or this is the only survivor, or are we not
yeah,
double
yeah.
searching?
No. You probably haven't finished, but if you do finish, you won't find anybody else.
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of adult humans around. Does anyone know how to sew?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think it works like that, man. So yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with this baby. I think we just leave it here.
Or we could take it up to the castle, put it on the doorstep, and knock, and then ditch.
Okay, I'm very much opposed to both those ideas.
No. We don't want to give the child to that
Ugh.
whatever that happens to look human.
All right. Well, then.
You want to keep it, you don't want to keep it, but you don't want to get.
Well, okay, well, we need to keep it as long as it takes to find the next village.
Oh, come on, guys. Really? I got to carry this thing to the next village? Oh.
We'll take turns.
I gotta
You're
carry the
sleeping-
disgusting thing.
Slitheth? No. I've got my one good eye on you. No. You know, this thing might be disgusting. And after what I just saw you throw up, nah.
Okay, one time.
Yeah, we'll see how the rest of this trip goes, buddy.
All right. So what's the plan?
What are we doing? Are we going? Are we going back the way we came?
Are you actually going to doorbell ditch the baby on the evil lord?
No.
Oh.
No.
Are we going back through like where where our original journey started from?
I mean, maybe you could give the baby to Shadow Gloom.
I thought it was Shimmer Gloom.
Shimmer
Oh,
Gloom.
Shimmer Gloom. Sorry, yes.
He does not need a baby either.
Can we sense if there's anything different about this baby?
Sure. What magic skills do you have, Schleich?
I have 0 magic skills.
It's a normal human baby.
Sithis is spell touch. Would he be able to like detect anything?
Oh, sure, yeah.
So that's 3.
Yep. It's a normal human baby.
Okay,
Nice.
sure. The one time I get a success.
No, I'm telling you, it really is just a normal human baby.
Oh, I know.
There's nothing innately magical about it. There's nothing unique in any way. There's no lightning bolt scar on the forehead. Nothing.
I was thinking maybe there might be. But okay.
Is there a wand in the crib for Shalindria?
No. There's just a tired baby snuggled up in Oberon's arms.
I just find it weird that something
Truly not
came through.
Oh, man.
The
Come on,
tore apart the town
guys.
and just left the
Be
baby.
careful, Oberon. It's going to throw up on you just like Sithis did.
Let's get go. You know what? Let's head back to the town where we came from. Let's see if someone there can help us out with this. Because it's in my fur. Come on.
You'll be fine.
Oh.
You're a polar bear. Don't you like bathing?
Not whatever's coming out of this thing.
No, I mean later to clean up.
I ain't licking that off myself.
Don't look at me.
Oh, you mean one
Never
of
mind.
those type of oh, okay. I thought you meant au natural bathing.
No, I meant going for a swim. Where are we going with this child?
Yeah, I think just back the way we came is the best way.
Okay.
All right.
Side note, pro DMing tip from Alan. If you ever want to see how your players really are as people, saddle them with a surprise baby.
Uh,
All right.
Noted.
So It takes about 3 more hours to get out of the mist and the sunless moor. Sithis only throws up twice during those 3 hours. It is the same kind of oily biomaggot gunk.
Are you sure you're all right?
As far as I can tell, maybe my body is rejecting that stuff, the stuff that brought me back to life. Or it's getting worse. Who knows?
I think maybe we should just reject you and then like get out of here. Let you deal with your own issues.
Anyone with any intelligence have any ideas?
We'll just keep an eye on it for now.
You see what's coming out of his mouth? It's disgusting.
All right, so you guys exit the foggy areas of the sunlit moor, and you've entered into kind of a rolling hill grassland. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. It feels good.
Yay.
I stay out.
So are you guys heading back to the town?
I say yes.
I think we need to get rid of it. We need to ditch this baby as soon as we can.
Yeah. Someone needs to look after this kid.
All right, no problem.
Also, our original quest of going out and looking for some lost caravan or whatever was clearly not going anywhere. So, yeah, there's that.
All right, so as this goes on, eventually it is nighttime.
Yeah.
Time to set camp.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to prop myself up against a tree and just let this thing lay here.
It wakes up actually around the time you start setting up camp, and it's crying incessantly.
It's
All right.
probably
What do I do with it? What do I do?
Somebody shut it up.
It needs to eat. That's what you creatures do.
Oh, okay. Well,
So Sith is gonna like look underneath a rock and like pick up like a worm and be like, "Here, feed it this."
Why you gotta hate?
Sith is just go over there.
Do I think I have like a alchemy kit or something. I don't suppose I can make something that would be okay for a baby to eat.
No, you could. You could make some fairly unoffensive protein paste.
Okay, I will do that. Let's see. Success.
All right. So yeah, you're able to feed the baby, and the crying quiets down.
All right.
Okay, I'll take a shift. I'll take a shift over on with the baby. It's like I hold it.
If any, all right. So the minute Sithis takes the baby, the crying starts immediately.
No.
Okay.
I got this. I got it.
I don't think it likes you.
Wow, someone else doesn't like him either. That's nice. Glad I'm not alone.
It's okay. Well, here's the bottle anyway.
All right.
All right. So who's taking watches?
I will take the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the second one.
All right. So the watches pass uneventfully till the third watch. Who is Sithis, we'll say.
Yeah.
Sithis, the third watch is uneventful. Gray Firkin, you wake up about, you would estimate, midway through the third watch, feeling kind of restless, which is an unusual feeling for a tree.
All right. I'm going to get up and just kind of look around. Not actually going to walk around, just going to kind of sit up and look around and see if I can notice anything.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, you're awake.
Something feels off. Have you noticed anything?
I throw up again.
Mm.
No.
At this point, both of you, your eyes are drawn by a very bright shooting star.
Oh, check that out.
And, you know, it's like, oh, that's pretty. Hang on, that thing's getting bigger. that thing is coming down relatively close to us. And not at you. It's clearly not going to hit you.
That
But
doesn't seem normal.
there is a resounding crash and explosion, and the ground actually shakes for a moment. And you can see a bright light fade over the hills to the east.
We should wake up Schleich and go investigate.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wake up Schleich.
Hey,
We'll let Oberon and the baby sleep.
hey, what's up? What are you doing? Why are you waking me up? It's not morning yet.
Something happened. Something fell from the sky and landed over there.
Okay. Why'd you wake me up though?
We should go see what it is.
I guess.
Could be something valuable.
What's Oberon think?
I think he is asleep, but we should wake him up so that he knows to be on guard when he's by himself here.
Yeah, I agree. I can't believe you woke me up before you woke him up.
All right,
So,
waking
yeah.
up Oberon. Shake, shake.
Hey, Oberon.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
I don't know. I'll let the tree tell you. They woke me up too.
Go investigate. Something fell from the sky and landed over there. You stay here.
Okay, I'll take you up on that. Schleich, help him out.
All
I'll give you a
right,
couple-
boss.
I'll leave you a couple more bottles too, in case he gets hungry again.
All right.
All right, so the three of you trek off into the woods and hills in the middle of the night. It's about a 30-minute walk to where this thing crashed into the earth. Are you doing anything in particular on the way?
I'm
No.
gonna mutter that they woke me up and that I was sound sleeping and that I can't believe they woke me up just to go look at some stupid thing that fell to the earth.
I'm gonna ignore him.
All right, fair enough. So about 30 minutes of walking, you come across a small valley that has been worn away by a dried up stream. And there is a massive 2 mounds of dirt that have been thrown up. And a deep gouge cuts through one of the hills. Like it just took a chunk out of the hill and crashed into the other hill. So
Wow.
where there was a hill, now there is like a V-shaped hill. And there is
I think we're here.
there is a faint glow of light from wherever this thing crashed. It's buried pretty deeply into the hillside. And there's a faint smell of burnt, like kind of burnt air and sulfur.
Yeah, I think we found what you guys saw. What's the big deal? You want to go take a look at this, or were you just gonna go back to Oberon and tell him what?
No, I think we should investigate.
All right,
Me too.
I think that's probably okay. If there's another baby, though, we're leaving it behind.
There are 3 babies.
No. Oh man. All right, so we'll. I guess we'll. I'm gonna slowly. I'll take the lead, I guess, and slowly approach the. So I'll tell Sithis to stay back. I don't want you puking all over whatever we find.
All right. So as Schleich kind of pokes his head into the hole that's been drilled into the earth here, you hear a faint kind of rumbling and grindy sound for a second. And the dirt at the edge of the hole kind of shifts down and skitters down. And this massive metal arm with the hand like the size of your torso reaches out and pushes you away from the hole.
Ugh.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
this
yeah.
massive metal statue-looking thing comes crawling out of the hole.
Whoa, buddy.
And it
no.
stands up, and it's about probably 14 feet tall.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Holy schmoly.
That. What is this thing?
I don't think it's. I've never seen anything like this before. Let's. I don't think it's very friendly. Let's take off. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't want anything to do with this thing.
Is the statue thing doing anything?
As you're talking, it's looking at whoever's talking, but it's not really moving towards you. It's just kind of watching.
I wave hello. Hi.
Oh my god.
He would.
Oh, it's communicating.
Yeah, it seems to be at least interested in whoever's talking.
You guys didn't get pushed by it either, so.
Hello, I'm Gray Firkin. Who are you?
It kind of looks at you for a minute, and its eyes are inset, and they are glowing kind of a green-red color. Very unsettling. And they kind of flash to all green for a second before they go back to green-red. And it looks at you and goes, I am Yvonne.
Hello, Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne.
What are you doing here?
It would appear that my vessel has crashed into your world.
No, is that so? This is your ship that's in the ground here.
He kind of looks back in the hole. It appears to be the engine portion of my vessel, yes.
Hmm.
No, that's too bad.
Where did you come from?
I was traveling away from a world called Rasan.
All right, that's interesting. Okay, guys, let's go back to Oberon and the baby because this guy's kind of boring and I don't like him.
Well, we can't just walk away. Is there any way we can help you, Yvonne?
Oh my god, I can't believe you guys are gonna give this guy some. He just pushed me.
Well, that just means he shares the same opinion as most of this planet. So, how can we help you?
Yes, perhaps you could help me reunite my engine with the rest of my vessel.
Certainly.
Where is the rest of your vessel?
I don't know. We were separated, and then I crashed.
Oh,
Guys,
What?
we just got one baby.
what? Like,
We don't need a second metallic baby to come along with us.
this doesn't look like a baby.
Ugh. What are we doing?
About what point did your ship separate? Was it hit by something? Like,
Yes, we were under attack.
under attack by anything that might have followed you here?
Probably.
Hmm.
He's kind of studying Sithis closely.
Uh-oh. Well, how many? So, if this is the engine compartment of your ship, how many other compartments were there?
Well, strictly speaking, the ship was intended to remain as a singular whole, not separate compartments.
Well, yes, I mean, yes, I get that, but I'm just trying to get a vague idea of how many pieces of a ship we're looking for.
I think you're misunderstanding. And he kind of reaches into the hole, and you hear rumbling, and the whole hillside kind of shakes and dirt slides. He pulls out this massive metal ball that's kind of glowing a faint blue, and there's runes through it and gold filigree all around it. And you're pretty sure you see like crystal things in it. And he takes it and he holds it. This was the engine. When I said my engine and I crashed on this planet, I literally meant my engine and me.
Ah,
Oh.
I see.
And he like opens his chest and like puts the engine thing in there and closes it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Handy.
Hmm.
Well, Yvonne, we would like to help you, but we have a very pressing matter to deal with right now. If you would like to join us, we can look for your ship along the way.
Does your pressing matter deal with the illness that infects the one with the tail?
Um,
No.
well, I mean, maybe.
Not
the first,
really.
Not the first pressing matter. Not the first thing. There's another thing. Yes. First
Does
thing.
it deal with your missing friend who you have abandoned in the Shunless Moors?
We
Which
did not
one?
abandon him. He wandered off, and we will find him eventually.
Okay, so there's a couple things.
I don't really think we need to find him anyway, but I guess that's what you guys think. I think we just need to get rid of this baby, and like that's
That's the one.
Yeah.
You have a
That's-
baby?
Yeah, we found a.
We
I didn't
human
have a
child.
baby. No, I did not have a baby. I don't know how robots work.
Gosh, I didn't see that you had gotten that.
I don't know how robots work, but I physically cannot have a baby.
Is it? Yeah. Go ahead and scan him. It's not just his biology.
Don't you lay eggs?
I don't know. I've never had the opportunity.
Perhaps it's because the other mating species you would be required to mate with finds you so unpleasant.
Sithis raises his hand for a high five.
The giant metal guy doesn't know what to do. He just kind of looks at you. However, if
I
you
like this
have
guy.
acquired a human child, I would be interested in it.
Ah,
Interested how?
It is an orphan,
Yes.
which means it should be taken in and cared for.
That's what we were working on.
Does it require human parents?
Preferably.
Not necessarily.
No, I like this. I like where this is going. Hey,
I will.
come back with us.
Very well.
If you like it, I distrust it on principle.
Thank you, Grey Virgin.
All right. So you guys lead him back to your camp.
I guess so.
All right. All right. So, Oberon, the party comes trooping back about an hour and a half later, with a 14-foot tall metal guy in tow.
What the hell is that thing?
That's what fell from the sky.
His name's Egon.
Oh,
Yvonne.
Oh, Yvonne. I don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah, he's here to take the baby so we can go on our way.
oh, here, take this.
Wait,
He puts out his hands.
wait,
What?
wait,
Wait, what?
Yeah. Hang on.
wait.
What? Look at me. I'm a mess.
You don't smell very good either.
Yvonne, do you have experience with raising humans?
Of course.
Yeah,
Look at
because
that.
I totally, yeah, I think it sounds legit to me. Give him the
Yeah.
baby.
One moment, please. I'm going to try to huddle up with my party members for a second.
I mean,
We need some way to verify that this person who just fell from the sky actually knows how to care for the human.
should we check his references?
I don't see how that would be possible.
Well,
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Wait.
Whatever
I
you
don't
guys
know.
want to do, I think it solves our problems, and then he can go off and do his thing with the baby and find his ship, and we can just leave, and that's fine.
well, I mean, this ship is broken anyway. Maybe if we can see how he reacts with the baby, if they both stick around with us for just a couple days. I mean, at
Well,
least as
we
long as we
help
start finding a
him-
ship.
Well, we
Yeah.
help him find his ship.
Yeah.
That might be suitable.
Uh,
All right, so did
What?
you have something to say, Schleich?
I'm good. Whatever you guys want to do.
He doesn't like it.
Oberon?
Okay, so we're doing it.
So, no, what's the deal here?
This
This guy comes down from the sky and wants to
Yes.
eat a human baby.
What? No,
he
no.
didn't
No.
want to eat it. He wanted to raise it. But I don't even know where he's from or
Does he have-
what he is.
Does he have nipples? Can he take
I-
care of this thing?
Didn't notice.
He has an engine in his chest.
He does.
Well, how's he going to take care of baby? Did you get?
That's
Wait, you have a
what we-
baby now. Where did you get a baby?
That's what I was saying. He left and got a baby.
Yeah, you missed
I
that.
just saw that.
You missed that. Yeah, see, I got props, yo.
I was checking my
Yeah,
notes for the rest of the session, and I turned back and there was a baby.
Like, I'm trying to stay in character, and this whole time I'm thinking, why does Josh have that?
I have a lot of questions for Josh after this.
That's for the after show, right, Doug?
That's right. That's right.
We'll pull a bachelor and we'll invite a guest to come in and QA us all at the end of this.
Absolutely.
See who gets the final rose.
Oh, no.
All right, so this thing's got no nipples. It's got an engine in its chest. How's it expect to take care of a baby? Wait,
Well, we fed the baby with alchemy. There are plenty of options, but I just want to be sure that it will be a suitable parent before we give up the child.
Plus, we're still heading toward a village. We can, I mean, if we are eventually going to leave the baby with Yvonne, we can at least
Listen.
get some supplies.
this thing's ugly as hell.
It stinks.
It stinks. It's disgusting. But I'm kind of growing a little attached to it, so we're going to take this very cautiously. Shut up, Schleich.
Oh, mammals.
Aww. Right?
So, Roche, you should just do what we do. We just let our once we have our babies, we just let them go. We don't even attend to them anymore.
Explains a
World
lot.
note: lizard folk have like a 75% child mortality rate.
Gee, I wonder why.
Survival of the fittest.
And that's not to say that's true of all, lizard species. I mean, my parents kept me around as long as they could stand me.
Yeah, and they coddled you and you made you soft and squishy and annoying as heck. And now we have to deal with you all the time.
Uh-huh.
If we're done insulting each other's parentages,
For now.
all right, we'll offer our proposal to Yvonne. All right, so we kind of break up our little
Yeah.
A little huddle.
He's looking at you all. He waits for you to come back.
We will help you look for your ship, and in that time you may help us care for the child. If we're satisfied, then you will be able to take it with you once you find your ship.
This bargain is acceptable.
Well,
Good.
welcome to the team.
Do you have any recommendations of where we should start looking for your ship?
What?
Kind of points towards the kind of not fully back the way you came, but kind of kitty corner back.
Great. It's totally not where we were. So, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Suppose that's the direction we shall head in.
Is that where we're going, Oberon?
Off we go. Let's get this over with.
All right. So you guys are just gonna go now, not finish the night off, not rest up anymore.
I mean, how much night is left at this point? We've been screwing around for a couple of hours.
Like 5 in the morning.
Oh, 5 in the morning. Yeah, forget it. Close enough. Let's go.
Yeah. might as
Yeah.
well.
All right. So you guys head off with the massive metallic individual golem leading the way. All right. And yeah, so I mean, following a 14-foot tall metal golem is interesting. He takes big steps. There's lots of hurrying to catch up. Lots of crying from the baby, from the jostling and the speed.
And that's just Sithis.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know why he
You
comes
know-
on this channel, Doug.
seriously.
You're really mean to him.
Hey, I get into character, man.
Character.
Yeah.
All right.
It just he's too good at it. It's almost natural.
Sometimes life imitates life.
That's right. Yeah. No.
All right. So, I mean, you guys are walking and you're maybe, 6-7 hours into walking at this point, and you're pretty sure the golem is just going to keep walking.
We should stop and rest.
Rest.
And he turns and he looks back.
I
and
concur.
He nods and he comes back and he just sits down.
So, do you actually know where your ship is, or are you just going?
There is at least a piece of my ship in that direction. I can sense the ethereal resonance of it.
Do you know how far?
No.
Yeah, great. So we could be doing this forever.
However, the ethereal resonance would not resonate farther than 50 miles, give or take.
It's not horrible, I suppose.
Still several days.
I mean,
journey.
on foot, that's a week of walking, give or take.
It's a lot of walking.
Did we have somewhere to be?
I don't know. You gonna?
Kinda, sorta, man.
You got a week left to live, man. You keep on puking up these robot maggots that and making a mess all over the place.
Hey, I might as well be making use of myself in whatever time I have left to be sane.
The robot's
How-
looking at
How
Yvonne's
are you
looking at
feeling?
Well, I'm concerned. Overall, I feel okay. It just kind of comes out of nowhere.
You are sick with Theraminos.
Hey, he knows what's going on. Wow, nice. Nice. Maybe he's like WebMD.
Yes, you have cancer. You're probably going to die.
Or I have a
I've
cold.
stubbed my toe. Well, clearly you have cancer. I have a funny WebMD story I'll tell you sometime.
Yeah. So yeah, that is. I mean, do I feel generally okay, or it just
Aside from the random nausea, you feel mostly fine.
okay?
Was the
So-
Theraminos infection willing?
Kinda.
Well, I was face down in a puddle of it.
Under duress.
Yes, under duress. There we go.
What individual granted you the Theraminos?
Technically, Gray Frickin is the one who threw me into the puddle.
No,
Oh.
you would have had to bargain with somebody.
Oh, what was his name?
Lord Irisol.
Yeah.
And you willingly accepted a bargain with him?
I did. I did not fulfill the bargain personally.
Nope, I did.
If a robot could look surprised at that, he would look surprised.
Is that bad?
You're alive after reneging on a promise to Lord Irisol.
Also not voluntarily.
True.
Well, you are probably not going to die from the Theraminos.
Oh. But, wait, okay.
But won't it still drive him mad?
Yeah.
Eventually
First concern.
rewriting his body into a nebulous, ethereal construct of madness and death and destruction, yes, but he will not die.
Oh dear
Oh,
Lord.
well, then that's not so bad.
No, that's very bad.
That's still pretty bad. I don't suppose you have any idea of how I can stop that from happening.
We could kill you now.
I like this guy. I actually like this guy.
Oh my
Wow.
God! Shut up.
I myself do not have a solution for Theraminos infection. However, one of the members of my crew is a powerful magus and could probably aid you.
Wow.
Hmm.
Is he with the rest of your ship?
Possibly.
Then I say let's press onward. 50 miles.
Wait, while we are resting, Yvonne needs to hold the baby.
Get ready for lots of crying and lots of puking, Robo.
What was that?
What?
Oh,
You hit the little baby.
I need a break. I've been holding this baby for hours on hours of walking. I'm going to go behind this tree over here. I need a moment.
Oh my.
Yvonne
suddenly
takes the
feel-
baby and he kind of holds it.
I suddenly feel less bad about the laundry basket incident with Owen.
Oh man.
All right, so the baby cries a bit. But it doesn't. It's not like when Sithis holds it. Eventually calms down and just goes back to sleep.
Hmm. Do you know what it needs to eat?
He takes some of the paste that you guys had made previously and feeds that to the baby.
Yes, but do you know what that is?
No, but I assume any of the humans on my crew could assist.
Oh, you have humans
Oh.
with you.
That would have been nice to know in the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, there are none with me, but on my crew there are humans.
Okay.
With me or just you?
Yes. It's not going to argue semantics with the robot from space. It's just not going to happen. Has everyone rested sufficiently? Are we ready to press on?
Oh, I feel better.
The robot hands the baby back to Oberon.
Ah, crap. Ugh. All right. Let's do this.
Mammals do like to be snuggled in soft, warm things.
Oh, I'm soft and warm, all right.
I don't get it. It's so disgusting.
Very well. We continue forward, and Yvonne turns and walks off.
All right. Let's go, folks.
We're gonna, I guess, start running to like catch up with them.
Doing the mall walk again.
So you're about an hour into the next round of walking when all of a sudden, oh yeah, Amanda
Oh, no.
gave the recap. That's right.
I did.
Yvonne stops and he looks at you and he actually shoves you to the side. Not like in front of him or behind him, but just like away. Danger, Gray Firkin. I apologize for nothing. I saw those looks. And right in front of you, everything looks normal. There is nothing around you that looks dangerous.
What is the source of the danger?
The ground ahead of you is treacherous. We should find another route.
Oh, great googly moogly.
Hey, whatever Tin Man says, I think we heed his advice.
Very well. You are the one with the bearing on where we're going.
And he turns and basically does a right angle and then walks that way.
Okay.
That way. Let's go.
Like running to catch up.
This goes on for like 4 days.
Oh, jeez.
It is basically what we just spent the last 30 minutes doing
Oh boy.
for 4
Wow.
days.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, it is a thing. So eventually you actually come across a shattered wooden hull of what looks like a sea vessel in the middle of the rolling hills and forest.
Sea vessel.
Is that your ship?
That appears to be a portion of the hull.
Ooh.
Wow, that's not what I thought it would probably look like.
We should look it over, see if we can find anything.
I'll let-
One.
I'll let
Agreed.
Sid- I'll let
However,
Sid
it
just look at it.
appears structurally unsound for somebody of my size and weight. So if you would please investigate for me.
Okay, you guys got to go ahead. I'm on baby duty.
I am not
Alright.
dissimilar in size and weight to you.
The 14-foot tall metal robot kind of looks down at you.
Yeah, but I'm like 12 feet tall. I'm actually pretty
At that
close to
point-
his size.
At that point, yeah, I mean, sure, 12 feet, 14 feet, but that 2 feet's a big difference. And 2 feet of metal is
That
a
is
lot
true.
of weight.
That is true. You do probably weigh a lot more.
It's all about frame.
All right. Let's go investigate.
I want Sithis to go first because I don't want to get pushed around like the last time. So
All
we're
right.
gonna go take a look.
Okay, so who's going first? Sithis?
Sithis, you going first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So,
I guess I will go behind him.
okay, that's no problem. So, I mean, it's basically the hull of a ship. Like,
There's the hull, there's the deck, and then there's the inside, right? And it looks like it's been broken in half. So you can basically walk up and go in the back end.
Okay.
the whole ship is some sort of wood you've never seen before. And the whole thing is inlaid with a silver, azurite, and gold filigree. And some weird arcane patterns that kind of just etch around everything.
This appears to be some like more of a magic technology kind of bearing ship.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Interesting.
This is very strange. I don't believe I've ever seen wood like this.
I look around for red shirts.
There are none. However, you do see scattered pages from a book, and there's actually a set of footprints leading away from the boat.
What kind of footprints?
They look like to
Book.
be mostly human or giant cat.
Giant cat. Okay.
What is the book like? What are the pages?
So they're in a language you don't read, mostly because it's from this plane of existence. But it appears to be some sort of encyclopedia.
Let's pick up these pages and give them to Yvonne and see if he knows what these say.
Good idea. Okay, I gather up the pages.
All right. Gray Firkin, why don't you roll 2d6 for me?
Oh boy. A success.
Okay. So the fact that you've never seen this kind of wood before is confusing, right? You're literally a tree person. You know all the things to know about wood.
I know all the wood.
Okay, I need a minute.
Oh, Alan. All right.
Jordan did it too. I saw that face.
I was good till Jordan made the face, and then I was like, oh, there it is.
I apologize for nothing.
I'm editing this part out.
That should be fair, and to everybody watching, I apologize. I don't know what I was expecting, but I should have been prepared for that. So the wood is clearly something you've never seen that grows on this planet. And as you're inspecting it, you realize very quickly that it's actually very light. Almost balsa wood-esque in its lightness.
But presumably
Like-
not in its structural integrity, which is non-existent.
Right. You're actually pretty sure you could pick up this whole half of the ship. It would be
This-
unwieldy.
Right. This is very strange. Very light material.
Do you think you can pick it up and put it in your limbs?
It's much larger than I am, so I wouldn't recommend trying to do that.
I didn't know if maybe you could wear it like a hat or a helmet or something.
Why would I do such a thing?
I don't know. I'm not a tree person. I'm just saying.
I mean, while that is cool, it would be cumbersome to travel.
If for some reason we needed to move this, I probably could. But as of right now, it's fine where it is.
All right. Well, let's see what Yvonne wants to do with this now that we've got all this paper and we've seen all this information like with the footprints and stuff. I mean, this is his ship, and we're trying to help him put it together. So,
Right.
I guess we could go back to Yvonne and tell him about the pages and the footprints and.
Well, we should follow the footprints.
Here's some papers we found.
He takes the papers and kind of ruffles through them. Hands them back to Sithis.
What are these?
They are Teledarius's notes on his travels through the realms.
One of your crewmates?
Yes, the Magus I spoke of.
Oh.
Oh. Anything in here about my poisoning?
No, this is the N section of the encyclopedia.
No, just like the index.
No, N as in Nancy.
Oh, I thought you said end. Sorry.
No, N.
All right. Well, interesting.
Well, let's go follow these tracks.
You want to follow these tracks, and we don't need your the hull of your ship, though, right?
No, we will find the other pieces and bring them here. This piece seems excessively unwieldy.
Because I told
Very well.
I told Leafy over here to put it on as a hat. I thought that was pretty funny.
He kind of looks at you.
I don't have leaves. I have needles.
Sorry, I don't know what they look like. I'm not real familiar with trees.
I looked up into Ebon.
All right.
You can see why he's never had kids.
I am an interplanar traveling golem. I can see many things.
All right.
All right.
Let's go after those footprints then.
So, who's carrying the brazier?
I am.
Okay. Later that day, it actually starts to get pretty hot.
Oh,
Can someone... Ugh. Is it doing something?
It's just kind of heating up. The rim is glowing a little bit.
Did one of you light a fire in here? That would be very inconsiderate.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Don't look at me. I didn't do anything. I forgot we had that dang thing.
Should I investigate
Sure.
the spell touched? Okay.
Go for it.
Success.
Excellent. Yeah. So you quickly realize that, like any good portal to another realm, it can be opened from either side.
Okay. Everyone, we need to back away from that thing as quickly as possible.
I'm backing up. Backing up with the baby.
Set
Yeah.
it down and kind of pace back a little bit. What is
right.
happening?
And a massive gout of flame shoots out of the brazier up into the air.
Not this thing again.
Well, I'm glad I put it down.
Yeah, generally a good idea.
And you see a massive scaly clawed arm with talons kind of reach out and like grab into the ground. And this massive scaly bat-winged beast pulls itself out. This thing is maybe 500 pounds, 7-8 feet tall. Long, gangly arms with 6-inch talons at the end.
I draw my rapier.
And it kind of...
What is Yvonne doing at this while he's
just
watching?
he's just watching it.
He's just watching, no reaction.
No, I mean, to be fair, he doesn't have a ton of emotional response to things.
Right. Right.
Like he isn't like backing away or running or anything. He stepped back with you folks, and he's just standing there watching.
Okay.
And it kind of looks and it sniffs, and it kind of settles its gaze from its 6 red eyes on Great Firkin.
You
What did you do?
get back in there.
Kind of cocks its head at you. And you wish to command me. Does that mean you wish to make a bargain?
No.
The thing draws itself up to its full height. Very well. Which one of you is Sippus?
The baby. That's the baby.
I point
You
at Schleich.
stop.
I point at Schleich.
You stop
That's it,
too.
No.
This one.
But hey,
I have been tasked to bring you back.
wait, what? Back where?
To Lord Erisil so you can fulfill your requirements to him.
Well, we did. The butlers did.
Yeah, well,
The thing
evidently
just
that
kinda-
wasn't
the
it.
thing just
So
kind of stares at you.
What requirement do you believe he has left unfulfilled?
Whatever I believe is irrelevant to the conversation. I've been handed a task. I will complete it.
all right, here you go. Take him.
Dude,
You stop.
I'm
Of course,
I'm a
if you
little-
were willing to enter into your own bargain that perhaps offered me more than Aristo's offering me, I could say you perish on the trip through the Nether Hells.
well, what did he offer you?
Oh, it would be bad form for me to discuss another client's payment.
Okay. Props for being professional, but unhelpful.
I mean, we can do like a hot colder. You offer me payment, I'll be like, that's cold. You get a little warmer.
I don't.
Look, I'm a demon. I'm not unreasonable.
Okay. Well, I don't have a whole lot on me of value. I mean, most recently, the only valuable thing I had, if it could be put that way, is that brazier you just crawled out of. So, what would you like?
Well, I mean, you seem really focused on material things, but at the Bank of the Nether Hells, we're very flexible about immaterial deposits.
Well, we got a baby. I know babies are
We're
going.
not giving him the baby.
Ah,
Come
That
on.
is like,
Like
We
it's like
pretty
a
much
tenth of your soul, your firstborn.
a
Maybe
baby.
like a memory. I don't want your baby. It kind of smells
Can I-
funny, and it looks like it's covered in bear hair.
Ugh.
Can I give?
I
What about-
backhand Schleich.
Yeah, we get. Hey, can we give you? Would you like Schleich? I mean,
No.
Paw slap.
he'd
No.
fit in down there.
You wouldn't be the first person to try to pass Schleich off on us as payment for something. We're not interested.
Oh, it's all right. I don't like you guys either.
I've never had. I never knew that before, but I'm not at all surprised.
There's some universal constants you can be prepared for.
Okay.
No, like, maybe the memory of your first love.
Well,
Give it to him.
Well, I'm not that old. I'm still, I've never
I didn't say romantic
dated
love.
Oh. Huh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Does it have to be Sisseth? Or could it be
He's the one I have the contract on. It would be. I mean, I'm flexible, but again, just like we're not really interested in anything you have to offer.
No, I was just gonna say like, No. I wasn't thinking of anything for me, of course. I was thinking, thinking of what other people could, because I wouldn't want to offer anything.
Well, I mean, the first, I guess, thing that I've ever fallen in love with was the study of potion making. I could give you that.
Well, no, I said the memory of your first love. Don't worry about that. We can just make the bargain and it'll sort itself out.
I mean, okay, would this also? Okay, this is just an exchange for me not going with you, correct? This wouldn't by chance.
I'll cover for you with the boss.
I was going to say, I don't suppose this would also remove my ailment in any way if I bargained with you.
I mean, we could strike a separate bargain for that.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't had a whole lot of luck with other planar dealings thus far, and I don't want to push it.
Well, I mean, you're new. You have to practice. That's what I'm offering, really, here is a chance to practice.
A chance to practice.
Extra planar dealings. I mean, it's a growth industry.
I mean, the law of averages is going to eventually even itself out, you would think.
That's true. When dealing with demons, law of averages always applies.
Yeah. Eventually, it's going to.
Yeah, I'm on board. I get that.
Eventually, it's going to get better.
I'm sorry, I can't make a deal with you, but I'm also still not interested in going with you.
You guys are gonna fight me. I hate when they fight. Look, I'm not really interested in a fight. It's early in the morning.
I'm with the demon on this one.
You would be like.
Okay, fine. No fighting, not going with you. How about a rain check?
Wow.
To be returned for what exactly? A fight? A different bargain?
Well, give me some more time to think about this, at least.
All right, done. He puts out a scaly talon-clawed hand.
Wait. Hang on. Okay, seriously, the only deal is you come back later, and nothing happens right now.
Nothing happens right now. I'll leave, and I'll come back later, and then we'll settle this up. But if you try to evade me or hide from me or something, it's going to go badly.
Huddle up, everybody.
Yeah. What's going on?
What do you guys think? Do you think this is good enough?
I think you should just go back with them, and we'll carry on and find the rest of this shit.
Well, I disagree only because I'm very interested in finding that mage that might be able to help me. That Yvonne told us about. I have.
Well,
Indeed.
You've bought yourself some more time,
Right.
so we'll think on it. You did kind of.
Yeah, but you know what's
accepting the offer of more time is probably in your best interest, right?
Yeah, but he's going to come back and he's going to want more than what he's asking for right now, because that's the way they work, right?
Oh yeah.
You put him off, eventually your debt gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you have to give him more than just what he's asking for now.
He made no indication that is the case.
Oh, come on. We all know how this works, right? We all know that that's the way the demons are.
Demon's like, that's true. That's probably what I will do.
Son of a...
You know what? I was thinking you were nice for a minute.
I am. Look, just because I have hellishly good hearing. Get it? Hellishly? Because I'm a demon.
Yeah, we got
it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Evidently, humor is not a strong suit for demons.
Seriously, you don't want to just take this one?
Nah, we're good.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I agree to the rain check.
Excellent. And he puts his hand.
Okay.
If he comes back and you want to fight him, I'm not backing you up on this one, because I told you should just settle up this first time. But whatever, man. Whatever.
You just want me not here.
And the demon crawls back into the brazier, and it goes out.
What if we just get rid of this thing?
Well, you heard him, right? You heard him. If we try to evade, if Sithis tries to evade, he's going to be in big trouble. I mean,
Yeah, I am already. Like I said, I'm already pushing it.
Well, Oberon killing the butler did not get rid of his debt. So if I destroy the brazier, why would he suffer for that?
I don't know.
I say give it a try. Go ahead.
At the very least, I won't have to carry it anymore.
Exactly.
But if you try to destroy it, they interpret that as me trying to avoid things that might just look worse for me.
finally, I'm agreeing with the Salamar for a change.
Do I throw up again?
Sure, why not?
Very well. I will cede to the opinion of the party and the ones affected by it.
I appreciate that, Great Frickin'. I mean, and I'm sorry, everybody, that I'm putting us all through this.
No, it's not
Wait.
your fault.
Just curious, what other part of this deal? I thought it was just to kill the butler.
It
What are we
was.
missing?
When I went back, I certainly don't recall making any other bargains with him. And when you killed the butler, I came back before we could finish the conversation.
Hmm.
Am I remembering that right?
I
I don't
think
know.
so.
Are you remembering it right?
Who has notes?
I do. I'm reading.
It's a Jordan question, not a Sithis question.
I think, yeah, I don't know. All right.
I don't think anything else happened.
No,
This
that's all I have written down anyway.
I know I listened to that session a few times when I edited the podcast.
Right.
I probably listened to our sessions most out of everybody, and I can't think of it, but
All right.
whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to go back and back to Sithis. I was like, I don't want to go back. I have no rush to go back and find out what it is he wants. That was
All right,
unpleasant
well,
enough to begin with.
Let's find this mage person and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's
Maybe they could help.
probably a good idea.
It could be that if the mage removes this illness from me, maybe that's the only thing linking me to the bargain.
Not just that, but maybe your other part of fulfillment is transforming and becoming his servant. Possibly.
Possibly.
Uh-huh.
And he just hold me down in that hell and held me down in hell until I changed and then sent me back.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's beyond let's just keep going, find this other part of the ship and figure out get Yvonne on his way.
Right.
All right,
All right.
we'll stop there for tonight.
Oh no!
No.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
darn it!
Well, I don't want us to get too far away from Dunk. So
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. Okay.
Very good. Very good. All right.
Since
done.
we're the
I can
worst-
drop the baby,
We're
right?
the worst party members ever, and we just left him wherever he is.
Yeah, we don't really care. He just disappeared or something.
He's
Flew off.
flying around somewhere. He'll be fine.
I've never had a character want to avoid a fight so much.
He put you in the thinking booth there.
I'm like, fighting this thing just does not seem right now.
Yeah.
And he was so nice.
well,
For
Yeah,
now.
he's so nice. I think we're gonna see him come back, and it's
Yeah.
not gonna be so pretty.
Oh,
He was so professional and cordial. I don't know as I would go so far as nice.
That's
Okay, yeah, I think that.
I got to say, Doug, these VCG dice are awesome
Oh, nice. Yeah, we had some
every
VCG
time.
We have some VCG dice that I'm not even using them. We've got some VCG dice in our booth this year at different events. So if you'd like a pair of VCG dice, you can see us at a couple different events this year. We'll have some at the Long Game. We'll have some at Granite State Comic-Con. We'll have some at Carnage. We'll have some at Adirondacon. And actually, we'll be at Adirondacon Tabletop Day the 28th of this month, and we'll have some there. If you're interested in getting some VCG dice, shoot me a message, and I can tell you what they're going for, and I will have to probably charge you shipping, but we got some really cool ones there. Josh, you have yours right there.
Of course.
I in the other room, but they're
had to bring them to the table.
Nice.
Yep.
They're like this
Black
gray
swirl.
Yeah, with red lettering. They're pretty nice.
Yeah. They're really sweet.
Yeah. I don't know if
they roll good every time too.
Sweet. I actually loaded yours so that they make sure
that perfect.
Nice. So I guess that's gonna do it for us tonight. I want to thank everybody for watching that watched us live. And we had a few viewers that watched live, and some of them actually kept the chat going, which was awesome.
Nice.
If you like this video, if you like this session, please give it a like down below. It won't be this week's podcast. It'll probably be next week's podcast. So definitely check that out on iTunes if you like listening to your actual play sessions in audio form. Then you can check out VCG on the podcast, and we're on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Music Play, all over those formats. Go see Amanda Call and Ed Smith at Granite State Comic Fest this Sunday from 10 to 4. Admission is $5, and then kids 10 and under are free. It's a great. It's just comics and artists, which is awesome. It's like an old school comic show, and it's going to focus all on the cool people that are creating comics in their medium. So I think that's awesome to see. Check out the Long Game on June. When is that? June
23rd.
23rd.
Yep.
In Burlington, Vermont. We're going to do a all-day marathon to benefit the Alzheimer's Association. Jordan is running that this year, and probably every year going forward, right? This is going to be an annual thing for you. You're hoping.
I do want to do this again, even though I haven't done it yet.
We'll see how year one goes, and take it from there. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I know a lot of people are talking about it, which is great.
Yeah, that's very cool. And just kind of an update on that too. I'm just about halfway to my fundraising goal for that event. So thank you everyone who has donated so far.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And where can people donate if they want
Absolutely.
There is in the tickets section of the event itself on Facebook. They click that link. That will take you to the event page for the Long Game. I believe there is a separate fundraiser page on Facebook up that will take you to the same link. You could also contact me, arterfistertotax@gmail.com if you have any questions or just any other ways you'd want to donate. If you want to RSVP for the event, just get in touch with me.
Awesome.
I'm on all the things.
Very cool. Very cool. Josh, you've got Mind, Body, and Spirit Expo this Saturday?
Yes, on Saturday I have that from 10 to 5 at the Hilton in Burlington.
Nice. Very cool.
And Jordan will be there as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I know we're on vacation. I think we're headed up that way, so I'm going to try to swing in and see what's going on.
Also, the Villainous Vixens will be there.
Nice.
So come see them. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're doing some great. They fundraise every year for cancer research, which is awesome. They're part of the Dragon Boat Festival in Burlington, Vermont. And Alan, you said that Tiny Frontiers, Mechas and Monsters is going to be the daily deal tomorrow on Drive Through RPG, starting at 9 a.m. Do we know what the price point is going to be for that special?
Yes, you have
Nice.
to choose it when you submit it, but I don't remember what I chose.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I think
Well, you submit into a queue, and then you have to wait till they tell you it's coming.
sure. No, because I think already it's at a pretty good price point. So folks
It
should
will be $4 instead of 10. It'll be 60% off.
Wow,
Nice.
that's a
Wow.
great deal, folks. If you're interested in picking that at all, I'm going to tell you go pick it up tomorrow on the drivethrurpg.com. $4 a steal. That's crazy. That's a crazy good deal right there. So, but it's still good. The one thing I really have to give Alan props to is he keeps all of his products fairly reasonable and affordable for almost everybody. So I think that's one thing that I really admire about Alan and his business and price points.
I'm gonna run a Kickstarter that's like $300 now.
Nice. You're gonna do that. What is it? The Monty Cook Invisible Sun Kickstarter where boxes.
Well, I'll have to do it a little cheaper probably, so I can actually fund because I'm not Monty Cook.
Right.
Where you just have like a box of stuff that just shows up it's like a crate that shows up in your doorstep, and you just have to open it. Like,
honest, I would run like a leather bound slipcase full art edition RPG for like $200, numbered and signed or something.
sure,
Like someday maybe we'll do something like that.
nice, very cool. All right, and I know Ed is going to be at the Granite State Comic Fest on Sunday too. So check out Ed Smith, Cartoonist at Large. Check out Amanda's webcomic, ageofnight.com. Check out Halloweenville on YouTube. Check out Gamers Against Alzheimer's on Facebook. Check out Gallon Night Games on Facebook and on .com. I guess. All right,
We're all over the place.
Yeah, you're just all over. So, all right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My name is Doug. This has been Victory Condition Gaming, because winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table. We'll see you next time.